I can't think. What am I supposed to do?
What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Kizzy B, coming at you this afternoon so we can talk about Real Housewives of Atlanta, Season 15, Episode 4. Y'all come on in, like, subscribe, share, hit that notification bell so you'll know when I'm going live or dropping a new video. But y'all, before I start on Episode 4, I just want to talk about the girl, Jackie O, DC Young Fly Children's mom, who passed away from surgery. She was getting a mommy makeover. I don't know, that kind of disturbed me. That's like really, really, really sad to me. Like she got 3 young kids, I'm talking about 3 babies, and she's no longer here to be with her kids. So y'all need to pray about it, think twice, 3, 4, 5 times before y'all get surgery, because that is something serious, and it makes no sense to leave here for doing something that you don't have to do. Love yourself, love the body that you're in, the skin that you're in. It's called self-esteem, esteem within yourself. Think about it. Like, I know you want to be brick house, but if it ain't cornbread fed, just don't worry about it. It's other things that you can do to get the results you want besides surgery, because it seems like to me it's getting more and more dangerous for people to have those type of surgeries. Any type of surgery is dangerous. Anytime you're going under the knife is dangerous. So anything like that, when they cutting you open and having to transfer fat and veins and just doing a lot of things on your insides, that is scary. And I don't know, prayers just up for her babies, her kids, her family, period. Because she was young, and I just see those 3 little babies, and that's not gonna have a mom anymore, and it's just sad to me. So okay, I just want to put that out there because that just really bothered me. I just seen it on social media right before this video. So anyway, y'all, let's get into it. Okay. I don't know what's going on with the Real Housewives. The first episode, they was coming in hot, had your girl kids to be locked in per usual. Because like I said, Real Housewives of Atlanta is my favorite franchise. But after episode after really episode the beginning of episode 2, it's been going downhill after that. Even the viewership has been going down. Like, it's been going down drastically every episode. And it's been petitions going around trying to say to cancel a show or to recast the show. Like, do like they did New York. I don't want them to do like they did New York, because it seems like he just canceled New York altogether. I don't know what's going on, but the way they was talking about it when they were advertising for it before the season came on, like it was gonna be hot and spicy the whole season. So I don't know what's going on. And I guess it's all how the producers edit it and stuff too. But they need to, instead of firing the cast, they might need to do something with the producers, because they the one producing the show and they not producing any good episodes. And for some reason, the producers, they coming on into the scene this season and everything, and that's like unusual too. I don't know, it's getting on my nerve, and it's making me not want to watch it. Like I say, I've been watching since season 1, every episode. I have not missed any episodes of Real Housewives of Atlanta. That's my favorite franchise. But it's gonna have to pick up, or the viewers gonna go down even more. They didn't even have 1 million watches. I don't know what's going on. And I don't know a streaming count or not. I don't know if it's just cable. I don't know how they do it, but they need to do something. But anyway, I didn't even do a review on episode 3, but I'm going to start off the ending of episode 3 before I go into episode 4, because the ending of episode 3 was crazy to me. Candace from Real Housewives of Potomac, she was on tour. She was there in Atlanta performing and at a winery. She asked Drew to sing with her, which I don't know what that was about. They was just harmonizing. I thought Drew was gonna sing her song, but she didn't. But Drew was happy with the situation. But I don't know. I don't know. You're not gonna call me up stage to be like doo wop, and that's it. That now I'ma sing my song. She could have let her sing a song while she did a wardrobe change or something like that. But I don't know. Whatever. That just helped Drew to get back on stage, get comfortable with being performing in front of people. I guess she was excited. But anyway, at the end of the episode, they were all sitting around. And then so Drew asked Candy what happened at her restaurant. And Candy was like, you know what? Everybody sitting up there quiet as a church mouse. And she's like, well, you know, the incident. And so Marlo was just like, incident. So, you know, her and Marlo had words because Marlo got upset because Drew didn't say shooting. Marlo blew up. She was talking about how her nephew got killed and was saying her nephew worked at Candy's restaurant, which I don't even know what that had to do with the price of tea in China. Like, this is the first we hearing of this. And her nephew got killed, I guess, in 2020. So why you ain't bring this up last season or season before last? Why is that relevant now? And so Marlo all upset, hollering, screaming at Drew, talking about her nephew got killed. And Drew was like, look, I'm from Chicago. I know about violence and, you know, shooting and all that. And so she was just, I don't know, Marlo is just out of hand to me. She just getting on my nerve. I don't know what's going on with her. I liked her better when she was friend of the show. Cause for some reason, ever since she got her peach, she been just acting crazy to me. And she be coming for Candy, like coming for Candy head. Why I don't know. But anyway, she did her own personal live and was saying why she blew up at Drew. Cause she was saying that the producers were asking them to address that. And so nobody would say anything. So Drew said something. He said everybody said like they were scared. Everybody said like they scared to address Candy, like the token child or the golden child. Nobody can say nothing to her. But my thing is, she mad at Drew. You could have addressed it and brought it up and said something that the producer was trying to make one of y'all say something. Why you ain't say nothing? At least Drew had the courage to say something, and she didn't have to say shooting. She incident, same difference. Everybody knew what she was talking about. And why is this a big old issue? She's trying to make that a storyline, I guess, for herself. Because Candy not even studying. It was all over the news. It been happened. Candy already explained what happened. It was an isolated incident. And it ain't had nothing to do with her nephew. She was trying to make it to be about her. She talking about her nephew got shot. Her nephew used to work in Candy restaurant. He wasn't even working in Candy restaurant anymore when he got shot. He was shot at his house, at an apartment by the roommate. She was saying that he met the roommate at Old Lady Gang. And the shooting was at Blaze with her nephew. So I don't know what her restaurant Old Lady Gang had to do with anything. And then Sheree and her little confessional Thompson, when you go to Candy restaurant, you don't know if you finna get something or bullets. I'm like, that's crazy. Like, why y'all bashing this girl business and giving her pretty much negative publicity? Like, they wouldn't want nobody to do nothing with their business. Even though Marlo, I don't know where her business is. And she by Sheree barely made it up off the ground. I went on her website today and she don't have nothing, probably about a few items, maybe 10 items on there for sale. A lot of stuff out of several things out of stock. It's not even, I don't know, they just crazy. They just keep coming for Candy. Why, I don't know. So anyway, I just had to get that off my chest. That was the only thing exciting that did happen in episode 3. So y'all weren't missing nothing. So episode 4 really wasn't no better. I mean, it's just like, can I get my hour back of my life after I watched it? That's just how I feel. And I just hate to feel that way. But I'm always keep it real, keep it 100, even though that's my favorite show. If it was boring, it was boring. But anyway, episode 4 started off with Monyetta. in Kenya. Mayetta was helping Kenya with her choreography because Kenya had an event, well, the Magic City Classic in Birmingham, Alabama. Yay! That's close by me. Um, with the Alabama State and Alabama A&M football game. And it's a big HBCU football game that they have every year. So Kenya was supposed to advertise her hair care line. And so she decided where they were going to do it during halftime. So, but she decided to do like a band and dance with the, I guess the majorettes or whatever. So Mayetta was helping her because Mayetta, well, she say Mayetta is good with choreography and she can dance. But so they was up in there doing that. So then it changed to Sonya and her family talking and doing business. So Sonya, she just was going over her agenda. She called her brother-in-law, which was her assistant at the time, and was going over things. Her sister, her mom was in the room with her. So she got off the phone with them and she was telling them that her husband, Ross, was just tired for it to be, you know, he was ready for to have his family back, you know, his immediate family and everybody to go. So yeah, my mama was just sitting there like, okay. Her sister took it to heart, got in her feelings, and got up and walked out the room. I'm like, I don't understand what's the problem. Like, was she planning on staying with them forever? That's crazy to me. Why are you getting offended? Any man gonna want his family to himself. He don't want to live, especially if he ain't grew up like that, because he's not Jamaican. So, you know, we as Americans, we're not accustomed to just living in a house with two or three different families. That's just not our way. So he probably tired of it, just ready to be with his wife and his son. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I mean, move next door or whatever. Even though Sonya, she not ready for them to leave. She wants them to be there like another year. But anyway, her sister got a little baby attitude, and she got up and left out the room. So then, the scene changed to Marlo. Marlo and her nephews were preparing for a Halloween photo shoot. Marlo's sister came, and she was talking to her sister, bringing up the killing of her nephew again. Then she was talking about getting she got a record, and so she was trying to talk about that Courtney gave her some information to a lawyer to help her get it expunged from her record because she want to be have her right to bear arms again, because you know I think last year she had a break-in in her house, or almost break-in, where some men came with the guns trying to break into her house. So thankfully they were safe. But she said that she wanted to have her right to bear arms again to be able to protect her family, because it was four guys that came there with guns and, you know, scared her. She there with her two nephews and didn't have any protection, which is understandable nowadays. But then Courtney came and met them. So it was Courtney and her sister there while they was preparing for the photo shoot. And like I said, she was bringing up the incident and was saying Candy was insensitive. Candy didn't send her flowers or to apologize, you know, or you know, to give condolences or whatever for her nephew passing, and he used to work at her restaurant. And I was watching Don One Don Juan Candy's manager, I think, or whatever he is to Candy. He and the Candy Coated clique. And he was just saying how many employees that they have. And, you know, he was just saying that there's no way for, you know, Candy and them, they don't even do the hiring or anything like that. They not even in on it. Candy knew who he was, but she didn't know him personally. So, you know, Candy said she was sorry to hear that, but there was two different incidents. Like her nephew getting killed by his roommate didn't have anything to do with it. Because he worked at Candy restaurant. He wasn't even working at Candy restaurant at the time. And they didn't even make sense for her to be trying to put that together or whatever. I feel like she was just weaponizing that or trying to make that a storyline. I don't know what Marlo trip is. Like I said, since she got her peach, she been on one, and it don't even make any sense because that didn't even have anything to do with the shooting at Blaze. And then, like I said, he worked at the OLG, but he wasn't working there at the time. And that ain't have anything to do with Candy. And then why you waiting till now to bring it up? And why you trying to make it seem like Candy's restaurants, uh, if you go there, something gonna happen? That was an isolated incident where the employee came in there drunk or whatever and disgruntled, got into it with it ended up being her cousin, which is the head chef, and shot him. That was an isolated incident. It ain't like they just having shootouts at Blaze and OLG on a weekly basis. Like, stop bashing that girl business. And she keep on saying Candy selfish, Candy insensitive, Candy don't help nobody. Candy helped her when she wasn't even on. She was the friend to the show, the Real Housewives, for a long time. And there was one point she wasn't. And when she wasn't, she went to Candy and asked Candy and Todd to help her. Candy and Todd helped to produce her show. They went and shopped the show. We TV picked up the show, but she did never sign a contract because I guess she wanted more money or whatever. So they end up canceling it and dropping it. So Candy has helped her. Like, they coming for Candy. Her and Sheree keep coming for Candy. That's what she Ray said. You don't know if you're gonna get biscuits or bullets. Like, that was just shady. Like, come on now. She by Sheree took 14 years get off the ground. And the first time you can buy some, the web they she say the quote unquote the website crashed because it was so many people going on it. No, the website went up. But anyway, like, I don't know if y'all can tell or not, but I love me some Candy. I am a Candy fan. But I just don't understand why they keep coming for her. Candy help everybody. She didn't help Kim with her song "Don't Be Tardy for the Party." And if y'all heard Kim cannot sing a lick. But Candy's a god doggone good producer because she made that song a hit. She helped Portia when Portia was going through her divorce and she didn't have anything. Candy put her in her play. Candy produced her single, Flatline. Like, Candy be helping people. Like, Candy help, like I said, Candy help Marlo. Candy offered to help Sheree. Why Sheree didn't get the help, I don't know. But seemed like to me, Candy a good friend. I mean that's the type of friend that I would want if I'm in need of something and they in a position to help me. Like, come on now. I don't know. They be coming for Candy. They making Candy her storyline. They storyline. But anyway, let me see what else happened, y'all. So yeah, okay. The next scene was Sheree. She was at the doctor. She was talking about on her cycle because I guess she feel like she shouldn't be having a cycle right now, but she has fibroids, and she was just like, fibroids, a heavy cycle that's messing up her sex life because she keep on stressing the fact that her man got big D energy. She love to say that. So Sheree is just hooked on the fact that she got a fine man with a big D. And I don't know, we just gonna always take a moment of silence for Sheree. Because at the age of 52, 53, however old she is, she at this old age, just to be hung up on some D, that's crazy to me. I don't know. I just feel like that lady don't know her worth. I don't know her self esteem. Something that's been shattered to the point where she just don't know her worth. And that's just my opinion. And I see it what I see. So then the scene changed back to Sonya. Sonya had a photo shoot. Nothing to see there. But anyway, so then um Kenya, the trip to Birmingham, of course she invited everybody, so that's gonna be one of their castmates trips was to Birmingham. So everybody went except Drew. Drew was sick with the flu. Candy had a prior engagement, so they didn't go. All the other girls went. They seemed like they was having a good time on a bus or whatever. Kenya was telling them, what the agenda was. She in the first night they were gonna the first day was gonna go to the dance studio, then out to eat, and then they were supposed to be going to a charity function. So Marlo was like, leave it to Kenya. She didn't tell nobody what's going on or what, what all they was supposed to bring, I guess, to wear. So, but she was just like, and I ain't like when she said that. Well, she always can have something to wear because it's just in Birmingham. As to say, the people in Birmingham don't dress. What you're not gonna do is come for Alabama. That's not what you're gonna do. And see, she didn't piss me off there. I was a Marlo fan, but Marlo has really been pissing me off these last couple of seasons. And I don't know where she thinks she from. She from Florida. So it ain't, I mean, in Georgia, like Georgia, it's southern too. And just because she wear all that, she able to wear all that, wear all those labels. Sometimes she look like labels and threw up on her because she put on everything all at once. Yeah, she's fashionable, but sometimes she's not fashionably correct. I don't like everything she wear. And you're not finna come for Birmingham, Alabama. That's not what you're gonna do. Cause I'm from Alabama, and that's not what you're gonna do ever in life. But anyway, y'all drop down in these comments and let me know what y'all thinking about these episodes. And let me know who's y'all favorite housewife and what y'all feelings towards them. Who's your favorite? Who's your least favorite? What y'all thinking about them this season? I don't know because her and Sheree get on my nerves. Sonya get on my nerves. I don't know. I'm leaning towards liking Kenya. Kenya was always never like my favorite, but she's been okay the last couple of seasons. And of course, Candy, that's my dog. That's my girl right there. I can see me and her being BFFs. My BFF is a Taurus, so I think Taurus we get along good. So anyway, they went to the little dance studio, or whatever, and so Kenya did let them do a try. I mean, let the people show them a dance, and she had them do like a contest. She was gonna judge them, but she was really doing that so she can get some last minute training in or whatever. So her and Mayetta, and so she went back and she let and she judged. They her and Mayetta judge, and they let Sheree win. Why I don't know, cause Sheree she can't pop, lock it, or drop it, or twerk. And she looked like she had two left feet. She should have gave it to Sonya. Sonya looked like she did the best to me, but I don't know. I know she wasn't gonna get to Marlo because she don't like Marlo. Marlo like oil and water, literally. So okay, then they went out to eat or whatever, and so Kenya was bringing up, Drew was hurt about how Marlo did her the last episode with hollering at her. So Marlo got upset and was pretty much trying to tell Kenya to shut up because she wasn't there and she know what she was talking about. So her and Kenya was going back and forth. And so they just got up, end up getting up and leaving. So I think Kenya did good because it could have went really left. Marlo did good too because when she go low, she go to hell. I'm talking about she go low, low. But she did good at the dinner. She said her little piece. They said little stuff back and forth, and then it kind of ended, which was good. They went on back to the room, getting ready for the charity event. Kenya made it seem like it was this big to do event. So Mayetta came down there with a romper on. I ain't gonna lie. Mayetta, she wasn't looking like she was going to no charity event. And what she had on, it was okay, but it wouldn't have been good for a charity event. And then Mayetta, she voluptuous. She got legs and hips and body, body. So she looked like she was going to the club in her outfit. So, and then Kenya got the nerve to scorn her like she was her mama. She was like telling her that wasn't appropriate to go to a charity, to wear to a charity event. Did she have anything else to change into? I'm like, Jesus. Like, see, that's the type of stuff that made me not like Kenya. Cause see, you're not gonna be talking to me like you my mom. You're not gonna be talking to me crazy. And especially when I'm here to support you and help you. Like that wasn't even nothing for her to say. Don't make nobody feel bad or feel uncomfortable, especially when you didn't tell them ahead of time that what they were gonna be doing the whole weekend. And then gonna say in her confessional, well not her confessional in the van, that everybody should always carry a little black dress with them. And no, everybody shouldn't. Like you going to a game for the weekend, as far as you know. You ain't say nothing about no charity event and no other events that y'all were gonna be attending. So how she know what to bring? But anyway, so Mayetta, she was in they were in a van waiting. She was supposed to be there at 8:15. So Mayetta called and said she found her little black dress she was gonna change. And she was like, well, you just gonna have to meet us there because I got to go. I can't be late. So she left Mayetta, she left Sonya, and she left Marlo. Get to the event, y'all. There's people in there with jeans on, t-shirt on. He wasn't even no up, to do type of place. Like, really? And she up in there overdressed. Cause she looked like it's cocktail hour or something, and had all these folks had all them dressing up and stuff when they could have put on some jeans and a t-shirt or something. Cause it didn't look all that. I don't know where they was in Birmingham, but I mean, for classic weekend, it's not many events that you have to be dressed formal. I don't think it's any events that you dress formal, like none. But anyway, so the people at the event, y'all, asked them to leave. You hear me? They didn't put them out saying that they was drawing too much attention. I said, now how you gonna invite somebody to come and then put them out? So anyway, Kenny told them they got to go, and so they all went back to the room. And in Kenya fashion, she brought her daughter Brooklyn. So they all downstairs. I guess they was in the lobby or the hotel or wherever they was. Kenya was like, she left and went in her room. Well, she did that last season on the trip that she planned. Brought Brooklyn, which if you don't have no babysitter, then you don't have no babysitter. But she got a babysitter. But I guess, if you want to be with your child, you want to be with your child. I don't know. So Kenya went to her room. So they was all like, well, let's go to her room. She always do this. So they went to the room and all of them was knocking on the door. And she wouldn't come to the door. So Marlo kicked the door and was banging on the door. So Kenya came up to the door and just went off and saying, stop blanking and blank on my door, blah, 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 blah. So her and Marlo, had words. She was just like, my daughter's in here. And Marlo said something. Then Kenya was like, I'm going to call the police. I'm like, Lord have mercy. Is it that serious? So they all walked off, and then Marlo was mad. She almost slammed the door in Monyetta's face, and Monyetta was like, she tried to slam the door in my face. Does she want to go back to jail? I said, I don't know. Monyetta and Marlo clashing, Kenya and Marlo clashing, and Marlo talking about she worked on herself, the life coach helping her, which she have, because Marlo normally be to say some stuff. Like Marlo say some stuff that you like, oh, girl, you need to repent, because that just made team too much. So I don't know. That's pretty much it. That's how it ended. So it's supposed to pick back up with that in episode 5 where they left off as far as them getting into it and Kenya being pissed off about her kicking her hotel door and stuff. I don't know, but it was just uncalled for. But all of them was knocking on the door. But I don't know. I guess she just seen Marlo, because Marlo was the last one to start hitting and knocking on the door. But that's pretty much it for episode 4. It was really nothing going on. Y'all ain't missed nothing if you didn't see it. But I'm going to try to keep watching every episode to see what's going on. But I'm going to start looking at my other shows, see what Love and Marriage Huntsville doing, or what's my little show and shoot, some bells. I can't even think of the name of it, but the girls in Jackson, Mississippi. I got to start watching that too, cause the Real Housewives, they just going down. I should have did a review on the Housewives of New Jersey, cause look like they got more going on than the Housewives of Atlanta. I don't know. OC getting ready to come on. I might do OC. I don't know. I'm gonna see Tamara coming back, so I don't know. Tamara normally spice things up for the OC. But anywho, y'all don't forget to like, subscribe, share, hit that notification bell. Thank you to all my new subscribers. I appreciate y'all. Y'all drop down in the comments and let me know what you think. Don't forget, just chat with me, converse with me. Let me know what y'all think, what y'all want me to review, what y'all want to talk about, period. Because that's what I'm here for. And I appreciate all y'all. And don't y'all forget to pray with me. Don't play with me. Good night.